Hey guys, welcome back. Today I wanted to show you guys my gadget deck. Um, it's also pretty new in like the development of the deck. I always liked the gadgets. I always thought they were really fun cards. Um, Anyways, I'll just get right into it. Obviously I'm running triple of each of the gadget. There's like 5 gadgets now. The green, the red, the blue, the silver, and the gold. Um, and then I'm also running triple Cyber Dragon and triple Galaxy Soldier just for because I am running the silver and the gold gadget. So for rank 5 plays. And then I'm running a small not morph, symphonic engine of 2 of the mics and triple of the guitar. And then I'm running double of the Infinitrack Road header. Um, I guess this is kind of like a new archetype. But I'm running this card because I am running triple Transmodify. And I'm running triple Transmodify because I am running um, 6 targets to basically rank up. So you can use one of your silver or gold gadgets to rank up into Galaxy Soldier, and if you have another light in your hand, then that's an instant Cyber Dragon Infinity. And as you all know, Cyber Dragon Infinity is freaking amazing. So I'm running just 2 of these guys because he is a level 5 machine type Earth monster. So I can use Transmodify on one of the other kinds of gadgets, the original 3. And this guy does have a really good effect. You can tribute Earth Monster to special summon him from the hand in defense mode. So that's another level 5 on the field if I want to go for Cyber Dragon Infinity, if I have a gadget on the field. And then while he's in the graveyard, you can banish him to basically shuffle 5 Earth Monsters back into the deck and then draw 2 cards. So you can recycle your gadgets, your original 3 gadgets, I guess. And then you get to plus as well. So I don't see a downside to running him because it is a plus. I mean, I guess you could say he's dead, but he's not really all that dead because all you need is a gadget on the field and then he's not dead. Anyways, I'm also running a glow up bulb, just the one. I mean, obviously, if you run a glow bulb, you only really run one. Because I'm running just the one beast as well. I move on to the spell cards. Obviously, I'm running triple Transmodify. Just because I got the idea to use this card. Normally, when I make a deck, I'll look for other decks online to get me started. And I saw that people were running this card, and so I'm like, okay, I'll try to run this card. And I'm actually having a lot of fun with it. So, one Raigeki, double, or 2 double summons, I guess. In this deck, it's actually really good. Most of the time, it's pretty dead. Not a very good card. But in this deck, it's actually really good. Because the gadgets get their abilities for special summons or normal summons. So you can normal summon one of these or one of your gadgets and just keep cycling through your deck thinning. Makes them it's sort of like a rank 4 toolbox plus sort of like a rank 5 toolbox as well. I mean, I'm not running a lot of rank 5s, only 2, but anyways, yeah, just 2 of the double summon. And then I'm running triple Iron Call, just because this is a machine deck that specializes in not specialized, I guess, but most of the deck is level 4 lower machines, or level 4 machines, and then I guess part of the deck is level 5 machines. So Iron Call just extends your plays. Extend your plays to make rank 4s and stuff. One Foolish Burial, and then obviously Monster Reborn, because why not? And then I'm running 2 Infinite Impermanence, just because you don't have to run this card. I mean, there's 42 cards, so you can just take these 2 out. But I kind of like them. I normally don't run trap cards that much. So, anyways, that was the main deck. They're pretty fast just because a lot of it's just 3, 3, 3, just tons of threes. I don't really have to explain a lot because it's mostly gadgets. There's 15 of the monsters in the deck are gadgets, and then a lot of it's like smaller engines, like the Symphonics and the Cyber Dragon plus Galaxy Soldier engine, and then the Infinitrack guy. So I guess I'll move on to the extra deck. Obviously the one Beast, because you can make Beast with any of the gadget, like any of the Earth gadgets plus Glow Bulb, and I am running Foolish Burial to dump like either this guy or Glow Bulb to the graveyard. So Beast is not that hard to make. One of the Super Quantal Mech King Great Magnus, just because I'm running the Dreadnought Battleship Dreadnoid, or Dreadnought, I guess. It's kind of a tongue twister. I mean, I am running like a basically rank 4 deck, so I figured I saw this card and I'm like, yeah, might as well put it in. It's pretty fun. It's also a machine type monster. So, and Great Magnus is also like a really good card. So, anyways, I'm running Infinity and Nova. If you're running rank 5 machines, this card is basically one of the best cards in the game. Because not only can you negate something once per turn, you can also suck up your opponent's attack position monsters to give you more negations. So I'm running 1 Nova and 1 Infinity. I might even run like multiple if I had space, but like this extra deck is pretty crammed, so just the one. And then 1 Utopia Lightning and Utopia. I guess this deck is kind of like rank up in a way. Like it's running like a few monsters that will just rank up into bigger ones. They're better, like these 3 guys. Anyways, I'm running also Pleiades. I love this card, and these 2 guys are both light monsters, so it's not too hard to summon them. Obviously, the Nova, the Utopia. I'm running 2 Gear Gigant X. This deck deals with level 4 machine type monsters, so Gear Gigant X is probably a must. Especially because it's pretty easy to Xyz summon in this deck. I mean, there's 15 monsters in this deck that are level 5 or level 4 machine type monsters. So, 2 Gear Gigant X. You can also use it to search out your guitar if you want to, and get your play the guitar in the Pendulum Zone, and then like get a level 5 if you want to go for like an Infinity play or something. This guy obviously, and then Tornado Dragon and Castel. These 2 guys are pretty much staples in any deck that can make rank 4s. So you're gonna want to run Tornado Dragon and Castel, just for back row, and then anything face up. And then I'm running triple Platinum Gadget. If you don't know what this card does, you just need 2 machines. You can't use it as link material to turn its summon, but you can later. So basically, because it's a machine, you can like use it as material to make another Platinum Gadget, and that's what I kind of do in this deck. Like in the other Pendulum Zone, I guess, or the other Link Zone. Also, during your main phase, you can special summon level 4 or lower machine monster from your hand in a zone this card points to. So, either your gold, silver, or red, blue, green, and then get some more searches. And then if this card's destroyed, you can special summon a gadget monster from the deck. So, any of your 15 monsters. I mean, surprisingly, like, you wouldn't think you'd run through like 9 gadget monsters that fast, but like you actually do run through them pretty quickly, especially if you draw multiples. That's why I am running like 3 of each, like all of the gadgets I'm running triple of. I mean, this is a gadget deck, so I kind of wanted to run like triple, but like Platinum Gadget, it's also like probably one of the better. I mean, you could also run like there's another machine Link monster that needs machine monsters. I can't remember what it's called, but this one's like overwhelmingly better, I think, especially at a gadget deck. Because like not only does it give you 2 link zones that point down, It also gives you the ability to special summon a monster from your hand, especially because like when you summon this, you're probably going to be using like silver or gold gadget plus one of these guys, and so you're going to have another one of the gadgets in your hand because when you summon one, you will recruit another one from the deck. So you can just special summon that other gadget, and if you have like an Iron Call in your hand or a double summon, like that's an instant rank 4. That's so you're so there's like so many plays you can make just starting off with Platinum Gadget. And also like the Cyber Dragons also come in handy there because it only takes machine monsters, and the Cyber Dragons are machines. The Galaxy Soldier is a machine. Like every monster in this deck except for Global is a machine type monster. So I was running like Mrs. Radiant, but I felt like that wasn't really necessary because the Platinum Gadget covers more than Mrs. Radiant, and only like 9 monsters, 10 monsters in the deck, or I guess 12 monsters in the deck are Earth. But that's not even half, I don't think. So I feel like the Platinum Gadget definitely run it at 3. Um, yeah, I guess that's it. This is gadgets. It's I felt like I feel like I could take out like this guy and then this guy, and then maybe Utopia the Lightning and Utopia, and then I added more like rank 4s, but I don't know what I'd add in because I feel like Great Magnus is really good, and Utopia the Lightning also is really good because Utopia the Lightning kind of deals with like big beat stick monsters, and then it's also like good for back row because they can't activate like Mirror Force or anything. And then Great Magnus is also good for just dealing with anything really because he has a Spill Speed 2 effect that spins cards back to the deck. And especially because you can use more than just 2 materials to summon this. You can use 3, even 4, 5 materials to summon this. And so depending on how many materials you use to summon this, all you have to do is just beat over a card, destroy opponent's monster by battle, and then you get Great Magnus, and he has that many more materials. And I feel like if you're summoning Great Magnus, and especially you can summon Great Magnus and Cyber Dragon Infinity in the same turn if you have the right cards. I mean, you can even pendulum summon this deck. If you open up with like Mics and Guitar, you can pendulum summon and then just go off and summon all of your your big monsters. And unless they've got like trap cards, but if you summon Infinity, then you can just negate their trap cards, and then you can spin cards with Magnus. And it's unaffected by card effects if it has 4 or more materials. So basically, if you summon this card with 3 materials and then you beat over something and summon Great Magnus, it's unaffected by card effects. So, I mean, I guess until you use his other effect to spin cards back to the deck, but still, this deck has a lot of potential to just really wreck some decks. So, I mean, it definitely needs some tweaking. It's not perfect yet. I'm thinking about maybe toning down the Cyber Dragon Galaxy Warrior engine. Maybe just removing one of each. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to work on it a bit. Let me know what you guys think. I'm having fun with it. I don't know. Any suggestions, I guess? If it's not something like making it super meta, because obviously I've said this before, but I don't really like super meta decks. They don't interest me. That's sort of why I'm not playing the game very much. I do play the game, but not against people, because playing against people is not fun in this game anymore. I feel like that's why the game is sort of starting to go downhill, is because everyone wants to have the best deck, the most recent cards, the the most the deck that makes your opponent not want to play the game anymore. You know, it makes your opponent frustrated. It makes your opponent mad, and that's not really the spirit of the game. You know, like that's why I choose to make decks that are fun for me. Um, and maybe I like combo decks too. But like when you just make a field that's got like four negations, and then you have like Ash Blossom in your hand, like okay, like what is your opponent supposed to do? Like if it's unbeatable, what's the point in playing the game? That at that point your opponent's not even playing Yu-Gi-Oh anymore. It's just you go off. It basically becomes like who goes first wins the duel in like 1 or 2 turns, and that's not fun. So, anyways, I guess I've ranted up enough. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.